Hey, I didn't see you there. Well, I guess now that you're here, I may as well take you on a room tour. Hello, my name is Karen and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to do a room tour. So if you're ready, let's begin. Okay, so this is my door area. On my door, you can see that I have a bunch of belts that I don't really use. But you know how when you go shopping and you find things that are in a bundle and it's a better deal and it's on sale, so you think, oh, why not just get the one that's in a bundle because it saves money and you get more out of it? Yeah, that's basically what happened here. I bought a bunch of belts that I don't really use, so did I really save money? Next to my belts, I have this tie thingy for my bathrobe. I mostly only use it when I want to curl my hair without heat, so that's why it's there. And this is also just the same concept. Besides that are just my towels, and I have my sweater and my jean jacket that I wear every once in a while, and this bag that I bring with me everywhere. And also on top of my door I put up some lights. Sometimes I like to turn on these lights and as well as my star protector because it just looks so pretty at night and it feels like I'm literally swimming in the galaxy, chilling, not worrying about a single thing on the universe, and you know, not worrying about being in debt and not worrying about whether I will survive as an adult. So that's nice. Let's move on to the next wall. So on this wall, I have this really big BT21 bag, and I got it from shopping at one of the stores at one of the malls that were near me. And I thought the bag was just too nice to throw away, or not throw away, but too nice to just store in my closet. I thought, why not just hang it up? And on top of the bag, I have some of my jewelry. To the side, you can also see some of my most worn necklaces. Actually, I lied. I don't really wear any of these necklaces. Next to that, you can see some of the receipts of some of the places that I've been to. And I just kind of like to keep it as a reminder that I'm capable of social interaction. You know, I have a really bad irrational fear of paying for things and also ordering things for myself. I don't know where that fear stems from, but we're working on it. But yeah, I just kind of keep it up there as a reminder of, yeah, I'm capable of doing things for myself. I'm capable of being independent. And also, it kind of just serves as nice memories. On my wall, I also have other things that I put up here just because I thought it matched the theme of like black and white. Here is a poster that my brother got for me on Christmas, I believe, and it's a very rare high quality photo of Josh Dunn and Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots. I like it a lot, so I hung it up here. Down here we have this nightstand table. I don't have it next to my bed because I don't really have space for that. Under my bed I also have drawers, and I thought it would be like a nice display table for people who walk in to come and just see what's on here. So back here is just an Indigo bag that I got from buying books at Indigo, and I thought it was a nice bag, just like the BT21 bag, so I thought I would just put it there, and I think it looks pretty cute. And beside that, here are some fake plants inside of some bottles that I kept because I thought they looked really pretty. I also have this snack here that I eat from because that's what snacks are for. And I also have this Royal No. 9 milk tea bubble tea can from the alley, and this drink reminds me of the Ottawa trip that I went with my brother and sister-in-law, and it kind of just reminds me of good memories, good times that I had with them. Also, this drink is just really good. Like most things, I keep it because it reminds me of a good time. And then I also have this candle that I have not yet used because I'm afraid of fire. Yes, I am a literal child. I also have this Kermit painting that my best friend painted for me in my first year of high school, and beside that is some more jewelry. All of this jewelry was actually given to me from my cousin like many years ago, but I've kept it for this long and I am too stubborn to just let it go. So it's on display and it's there if I ever want to wear it, but let's be honest, I'm probably never gonna wear it because I rarely ever wear jewelry. I could get into wearing jewelry now, but I'm way too lazy for that. Maybe in the future though. But you know, I tried to make it look cute by decorating it with images that I printed out and other mementos that I have. And to the very left of this nightstand, I have this cat that my brother gave to me as a gift, as well as this Luna sculpture that I made in grade 9 art. In front of my cats, I have my little rock collection. I like to collect rocks that I think look cool because, come on, rocks are super cool, and if you don't think rocks are cool, maybe this channel isn't for you. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't click away. I also have some seashells that I collected, and they're all so pretty, so that's why I have them on display here. I also have this little envelope thingy with a bunch of photo cards from BTS, and obviously these are functioning drawers. They open and close, and in this top drawer I just kind of have little letters and cards that I got from different holidays, some other things that I just don't know where to store, so I just put it in there. In this bottom drawer, it's just all my makeup, and it's a complete mess in there, so I'm not going to show you anything other than that. Next to my nightstand is my ukulele, and I have it propped on one of my easels, and my guitar is also resting there. I haven't played guitar in a really long time. This guitar is really old, and I'm actually trying to invest to buy a new one. I'm not really sure how to go about it. Like, I don't know what kind of guitars are good for beginners, and I don't really know what kind of guitar is good for me and my level, and also within my price range. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments below. And like I mentioned earlier, I have my starlight projector. Look how cute she is. Also, I have my diploma here. I won't show you because it does say my location, but just know that it's right there. And I also have my Super 8 album here. I also have a sewing book that I got from my mom, and I've been trying to get into a lot of crafty hobbies like sewing and crochet and also knitting, so I just keep it there in case I need any references or any instructions on how to do certain things. In this corner of my room is my shelf. The top of my shelf includes my albums and all of my CDs that I've collected throughout the years, and also my Paper Swan army that my best friend again made for me. Also, if you couldn't tell, I'm a pretty big fan of Adventure Time because I grew up watching it, and it's definitely one of my favorite childhood shows. Let's be honest, it's not just a kid's show. I also have this jar that I kept, and I don't really use it anymore because it's pretty much full, but over the years I stored it with a bunch of wrappers from different candies and snacks that I really enjoyed eating. I also have a few stuffed animals here that my friends and family have given to me. In this second shelf, I have all my skincare, jewelry, and other little things like hair ties, hair products. So here you can see I have some body sprays and perfumes, and then here are some of the skincare products that I've been trying out lately. I've been using a lot of Coco Kind products, and I've really been loving their products, but they definitely are a bit on the pricier end, so I think I'll only be shopping from their skincare brand every once in a while. And here I also have some hair products like hairspray, dry shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and hair oil and stuff like that. I tried Function of Beauty, but I personally did not like their products. I don't know, their products didn't work on my hair. If anything, they kind of destroyed my hair. Anyway, moving on. Here are just a bunch of other hygiene products and knickknacks that fit into like the bathroom kind of category. Body lotion, toothpaste, razors, and random stuff like that. On this very corner is just a bunch of hair clips, hair ties, and also face masks. In the third shelf, I have a bunch of my favorite books. I tried to decorate this shelf more by putting photo cards, and all my photo cards just so happen to be J-Hope. You know, I'm not complaining, we love that. We love J-Hope. And once again, we have more Adventure Time merchandise. Getting closer to the bottom of my shelf, you can see that I have more books here, and also some little crafts that I made when I was younger. I have some of those animal erasers that were really popular back then. And here's my Nintendo 3DS that I haven't used in a very long time because I lost the charger and I haven't been able to turn on my 3DS. So I should probably buy a new one. And at the very bottom of my shelf, I have all my sketchbooks and all my really big paintings that I made growing up. If you would like, I can definitely make a sketchbook tour of all the sketchbooks that I've accumulated throughout the years. And next to my sketchbooks, I just have this craft bin from when I was in my DIY phase when I was younger. On this wall, I just have a bunch of photo cards and Polaroids of different K-pop idols on my wall. I am a K-pop fanatic apparently. These are just a bunch of trinkets that I collected over the years from different albums that I got. This up here is a banner that I got from the BTS concert that I went to in 2019. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but to the next of my shelf is just a foldable table. You know, extra canvases and my corkboard that I used to use but don't use anymore, so I just kind of put it in the corner just to collect dust. And and welcome to my bed. This is where all the magic happens. And by magic, I mean crying myself to sleep because I don't even use this bed. I actually use the bed in my basement more often because that is like the only room where I can actually get some restful sleep because I can't really hear as much. But in this room, I can literally hear everything. I can hear people eating, I can hear people cooking, I can hear my brother gaming across the hall, I can hear my parents watching Vietnamese dramas on full blast. So I literally cannot sleep in this room. If you go back and look at some of my older videos, you see that I'm in like a blue room, and that's the room I'm talking about. That's the room where I usually sleep in. So as much as I would love to sleep in my actual room, that just doesn't work for me. Also, I stole this blanket. This blanket is actually my brother's. He didn't take it when he moved out, so I am claiming it as mine. It's just a poster that I bought from one of the YouTubers that I watch, Frederick Chen, and I absolutely love his videos. His videos are absolutely hilarious, and I think he's such an inspiration. I thought, what better way to support him than to buy his merch, so I got one of his posters. On top, I have this postcard, I guess you can call it, from one of the BTS albums that I got, from one of the albums that my sister-in-law got me, actually. She thought I would like it because, you know, I like BTS, and she was absolutely right. And next to that big poster there is just an Adventure Time painting that I made a few years ago. If you follow my art Instagram, you'll know that this was actually a tribute to when the show ended, and I was so sad when the show ended. I couldn't watch the finale for like years because I just couldn't accept that the show ended. I could not accept that. My childhood was over and I just didn't want to watch it, but you know, obviously I watched it and it was beautiful. Under that is just a painting I have of Hisung from Enhypen and another postcard from that same BTS album, and I also have some fortune slips from one of those fortune cookies. I also have some images that I printed out from a mood board that I made for my cork board a few years ago, but I thought it would be a waste to just throw them out because ink is expensive and I don't want those photos printed out to be a waste, so I stuck them on my wall. I also have this painting here that I made, and it's a fan art of Bee and Puppy Cat because Bee and Puppy Cat is also one of my favorite cartoons, and it literally just reminds me of Adventure Time. And oh my gosh, I recently watched the trailer for Lazy in Space and I'm so excited, like I could not believe my eyes. I literally waited an entire decade for this. Honestly, it was worth the wait because I'm so excited to watch it. And at the very corner here, I have a fan art from 17 that I made in art class in middle school. I actually copied a lot of it from Google Images or Pinterest. I can't really claim it as mine because it's not mine, and I can't find the artist that made these drawings, so if you know who it is, definitely comment below so I can give them proper credit because they helped me get an A+ in my class. I'm so sorry for copying. At the bottom here is just an affirmation. So here it just says, I am grateful for all that I have. The reason I wrote that is because sometimes it's really easy to get caught up in, you know, comparing yourself to other people and thinking about things you don't have, thinking about things you wish you had. It's really easy to just compare and be like, well, why wasn't I lucky enough to have the things that another family does? So I put it there as a reminder to just, you know, be grateful and show gratitude for all the things that I had growing up. Of course, this bed wouldn't truly be mine if it didn't have a bunch of stuffed animals. These stuffed animals are gifts that I got from friends and family. This big penguin that you see here is a penguin that I got from Canada's Wonderland, and this is the first thing that I ever bought by myself, and I remember feeling so proud that I bought it because I felt so independent at the time. It was worth the money, honestly, because Penny here, she makes a really good pillow and she's very soft and cuddly, and she makes a really good comfort buddy for when you know, those days where I cry myself to sleep, which is very often. Moving on. Above my bed here, I also have this painting that I made of Conan Gray and one of his Polaroids from his Super 8 vinyl. And if you've been watching my channel for long enough, you'll know that this was actually a video that I made. I actually painted Conan Gray because I was trying to test myself on using oil paints, and also I have never painted a portrait before, so I wanted to just challenge myself. I should probably do that again because it was a really fun challenge, and I was really proud of how this piece turned out. Also, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. And here is just a dream catcher that I made at one of my friend's birthday parties from 8 years ago. I know, I really need to let go of certain memories. And that is just posters that I got from, again, the Super 8 album. And on top of my bed frame, it was very empty looking and it was very plain, so I decided to put these fair lights on top. Bam! Look at how festive it looks, right? Like, it looks great. Anyway, here is the side of my room that you guys see most often in my videos. I am honestly very proud of this wall because I have never decorated my room to this extent. My mom hates it. She doesn't like that I put a lot of stuff on my walls, but you know, this is my room and I decide what I want to put on my walls. So it's literally right next to my bed, and here you can see I have, I don't remember what are they called? A photo booth strip of Conan Gray, once again from his Super 8 vinyl. Here I have some stickers and other postcards that I got from different places that I went to, and also my fan art that I made from Enhypen. And also I have a lot of red envelopes that I saved. I put them on my walls, as you can see here. And this is obviously just my mirror. This is what I do to, you know, just look at my outfits to see if they look presentable enough, which, you know, they always do because obviously I have immaculate fashion sense. This mirror is actually too short for me, so I actually have it propped up on a few boxes. To the left of my mirror, I have more fan art, but this time this painting is actually from Mamamoo. It's a portrait of Wien. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm sorry, please correct me. Here are just a few 17 stickers that I got from one of their albums. This is just a sticker that I collected from school. And up here are just a few Studio Ghibli postcards and more pictures of Conan Gray. When does it end? I'm a really big fan of Studio Ghibli films, and I was really excited to buy postcards to put on my wall. This is honestly probably my favorite corner of the room. I think it looks the most cohesive and put together, and it's also very festive. We've got some anime, we've got some references to music, we've got some fan art to showcase that I love being creative and artistic with how I choose to express myself. We also have this Percy Jackson banner that I got from one of my books. Once again, a Super 8 sticker from Conan Gray's vinyl or album. And above this little area is more Studio Ghibli postcards. And also, this is just my closet area. I won't be showing you my closet because it is a mess in there. And on the door handle of my closet is just a few totes and a gym bag that I don't really use. And also, this is just a foldable chair in my room because I don't have the money to afford a nicer chair. This is just what we're gonna have to deal with. And at last, we have finally made it to the final wall of my room. This wall is definitely the most full because it literally has something in every section of the wall. So this wall is just like all the other walls, filled with art and fan art, more pictures that were printed, and also these are some music sheets that I had from when I was in jazz band. I have this keyboard that I don't use as often anymore. I'm sorry, okay? I will practice, Two-step violin, don't come for me. That is my room. Maybe by the end of the year I'll have an updated room tour, or maybe I'll be moving out next year. And next year I do plan on going to university, so I will definitely have a new room tour when I move out. That's about it. That's the end of my video, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed seeing my random collections, different fan arts that I had made throughout the years. So this brings us to the end of the video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Oh, sorry, what did you want? Oh, I couldn't hear you. I had my AirPods on.